felt like you guys had a lot of positive plays, just kind of didn't finish, I guess, in certain areas.
Yeah, well, there are positives to take away from it, and us being able to move the ball, but it comes down to finishing drives and not being able to, not taking sacks in the red zone like I did, and that's something we're going to continue to work on. And against a team like Wisconsin, you have to take advantage of those opportunities.
Is there anything, Adrian, that goes through your head when you're out there and a play works? Is it a different kind of feeling than when the guy you want to throw the ball to is covered and you either have to run with it or eat it or throw it out of bounds? The process, you played well today, a lot. And a couple of times it just kind of, it wasn't there, is it?
Yeah, well, I think obviously when a play's going well, when we're moving the ball as an offense and we're able to utilize tempo and get the defense kind of on their heels, it's a good feeling. I think it's empowering as a quarterback. But even when a negative play happens or a bad play, you still have to continue to fight and continue to play hard and make it work. And just because one play doesn't go right or threw an interception, whatever the case may be, it's not an excuse to give up on that series or give up on the next set of plays.
Why were you able to run the ball so well today, both you and Deidre?
I think our guys came out and fought hard and had a good mentality. Diedrich played his tail off and was really running hard, breaking tackles. I think our offensive line did a great job as well, moving those guys up front. We just wanted to fight today. We wanted to come out and play hard, and I think that's a product of playing under Coach Frost. I think that's a product of wanting to fight for each other and not giving up on this season. We didn't quit in that game, and we're not going to the rest of this year.
Frost said that, we're miles away, but we're this close. What does that mean to you when you hear that?
Well, I think we can all see it. At least the guys in the locker room and the players when we watch film as a unit, when we have not to reflect in the past too much, but this game too. We're a few plays away. A few mistakes, like I spoke on earlier, the sack in the red zone that hurt us. Our defense was playing really well. They gave up. We had a kick return for a touchdown and an interception to give Wisconsin good field position, where I feel like we pretty much outplayed them in the first half to that point, and it's the little things, it's the details, and it's not the first time that it's happened this season, and it's something we're going to continue to harp on and realize we have to get better at. We're not going to be the team we want to be until we can get those things corrected.
Frost said you played like the Adrian we know today. Did it feel like this was a step forward for you?
Yeah. I fought my tail off out there. I didn't always make the perfect decision. I had a couple bonehead plays, but I played my tail off, and I was fighting for my teammates, and I felt like I was getting back to myself out there.
Adrian, how much easier is your job when the running game is rolling like that?
I think it helps a lot. I think that goes with really any offense, but in this offense, when Diedrich's hitting chunk yard run plays, and really stretching the defense out, I think it just opens up all the possibilities of this offense.
It's surprised the holes at times were as wide as 10 yards wide. Did that surprise you that you guys just were able to gash them like that?
I wouldn't say it surprised me. It may have surprised you guys, but it didn't surprise me. I think that's, again, part of playing under Coach Frost. He scripts certain plays for a reason. I think we came out today with the mindset that we were going to be able to run the ball on him, and Diedrich did a great job of that. Our offensive line did a great job of working up to their guys, and I think they did it all game.
Adrian, the sack early in the second half for a big loss, was that just a situation where you thought you were going to be able to get away and couldn't, or what happened there?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to lose the ball. I wanted to get away from 56 and I wanted to throw the ball away. That was what I was aiming to do, and I just have to be better, whether that be throwing the ball away earlier or finding a way to make it happen. It's inexcusable, and it puts Coach Frost and the rest of this offense in a tough spot when it's 2nd and 30. So
the other day,
Yesterday, Scott Frost got an extension, which was in the news before the game. Just as someone who plays for him, kind of what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, well, I'm pumped about that. I think Coach Frost deserves it, and he's going to get this thing right. And ultimately, it's going to be up to us as the players to go out there and execute. I'm excited for him. I think it's a good thing for Nebraska football, and we're going to continue to build this thing.
Adrian, how are you enduring this? I mean, Coach Frost talked about just the difficulty when you're the quarterback going through a situation like this. He even compared it to, when he went 11-2 23 years ago. What's it been like for you this last, 4 to 6 weeks as you go through some really rocky times?
Yeah, well, I'd be lying to you if I told you it was easy. It's tough seeing some of the things and, hearing this or that, but I have my family, I have my teammates, and more importantly, these coaches who believe in me, and I'm more than thankful for that. No one's turned their back on me as a player or as a person, and I'll be forever grateful. The guys inside this building who truly know me and know what I'm about. I'm very thankful for that. And I've been working as hard as I can to get us where we need to be. And I'm going to continue to do that and try and play my best to give this team the best chance to win.
Anything else for Adrian?
Adrian, 2 weeks left, Adrian, with you guys, you have to win both to win a bowl game. Obviously, you guys realize that as players. Do you have to talk about it? How do you express that to your teammates? The urgency is at all time this season?
Yeah, well, I think we have to take it one at a time, and we have to focus on beating Maryland. Right now, it's kind of still the 24-hour rule, and kind of regroup, watch this last game, and then we'll move on to Maryland and plan on winning. That's what it comes down to. We're going to be determined. We're going to fight, and we're not going to quit.
All right. Thank you, Adrian.
Thanks.